Tonight, on Saturday Night at the Movies, after a massive thunderstorm, an eerie, unwavering fog descends upon a Maine community. Locals seek refuge in a grocery store from the monstrous creatures now roaming the countryside, killing everyone they encounter. It's Stephen King's The Mist, starting right now.
Well, welcome everyone. This is the first time I am hosting Retro Cinema Films with Friends, starring Netters Network and Big Al Presents. Special guest, Deleted Scenes. How's everyone doing tonight? I don't even know how to... First time I'm ever hosting, so I'm just kind of winging it here.
Well, help! Troy's taking us hostage.
Yes, I'm taking both channels hostage. Yeah. No. Oh, actually, I guess I should probably give the background because maybe there's some people here tonight that hadn't heard. Because of just a little bit of miscommunication and scheduling between Retro Cinema and Big Al Presents, they just said, hey, let's just have Troy host it. And, it'll kind of be, just...
get synced back up. Yeah. It's kind of like a leap year.
Kind of like a leap year, yeah, exactly.
Kind of had to skip a week between us, and
ultimately
it was my fault because I skipped a weekend and I had so it was mine.
I keep insisting it's no more his fault than I actually could take blame for it too for miscommunicating about the anniversary on the Godfather and all this. It's a whole thing. It doesn't really matter. The point is that Big Al was gracious enough to suggest this because he knows I'm trying to grow my channel. I've got a goal of trying to get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year and 100 members by the end of the year. And we just figured, something like this, having my channel, although we are kind of simulcasting here, just to make sure everybody who comes and joins us, if you'd please just consider subscribing to my channel if you're not already. I know a lot of you guys are the usual suspects. You guys are always here, and you probably are subscribed to all four of us. But if you're not, please do that right now. It would help us a great deal. If nothing else, it encourages us. And, you want to encourage us, right? We're good people. Mm-hmm. But anyway, you guys know who the regulars are here. Of course, Big Al at Big Al Presents, played by Darth Maul, it looks like.
Sam Witwer, who I've been lucky enough to meet a couple times. Very nice.
Netter and I did too at because of his appearance in Metropolis, Illinois for the Superman celebration, because you might recall he played I actually don't remember the name of the character that he played, but he was effectively the, in quotes, doomsday of the Smallville universe. But of course we were talking with him about all the geeky stuff because he's like one of us,
because I was more familiar with him when I first met him because of Battlestar Galactica. Yeah, he was crashed down.
Oh, he was one of the pilots?
Yeah, he kind of went crazy on the planet
Yeah. Because the other thing he was working on too was the voice of Darth Maul in the cowboy hat guy cartoons. Yeah. And of course, Netter of Netters Network, the love of my life, who is looking pretty out there in her icon.
Yeah. Well, I figure it's the Mist, so I am portraying the Mist.
Yeah, well,
I'm mysterious and spooky.
Yeah, mysterious and spooky. Yeah, this one does get a little into the Lovecraftian, I would almost say. You have not seen this movie, right? Actually, Big Al, you haven't seen it either.
I have not seen it. I know.
The trick.
I know.
Right?
Yeah, I know it all. I know. Okay. Yeah, I know. But I've never experienced the
overall
tension
story
and the gripping, the riveting aspect of it. I'm kind of looking for. I've been wanting to, and I'm looking forward to it.
And Deleted Scenes is a guest because this movie You'll probably want to share the story at the end because I'm sure it ties into the ending, but it's a very personal story for you. And as I was thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, I bet I know exactly what he's going to say. But your icon shows me not only are you keyed into the ending of this movie, but you're keyed into the beginning of this movie, especially this week. Did you want to talk about that real quick?
Well, Thomas Jane's character in this film is basically an analog for Ushers.
Yeah.
You all know through his artwork. And we lost him this week. And it is rather ironic because they use his artwork in this film. And also the particular piece of art that he's working on, that David is working on at the beginning of the film, is referencing to The Dark Tower.
Yep.
Which of
course is
another
the Stephen King. Yeah. You guys, I had mentioned previously, I'm going to drop a link. I hope this is going out to all the channels currently streaming right now. There is on YouTube a documentary called Drew, the Man Behind the Poster. Mm-hmm. Definitely worth checking out, where they interview a lot of the people who were the subjects of his work. For example, Michael J. Fawkes, Harrison Ford, a bunch of others I can't even think of off the top of my head. But Big Al, you know who one of the other people is that's interviewed is what's his name? The Star Wars composer.
John Williams.
John Williams, yes. Which I just thought was ironic because, you know, we were making that comparison. He comes just short of making the comparison himself. But Drew himself and Tom Jane are talking about the experience of working together behind the scenes, you know, separately. They're not in the same room, so they're giving their perspectives. And you know how the editing goes, you know, they cut back and forth leading up to the same thing. And they're both talking about how they got together one day, and Tom Jane said it was learning to be an artist was kind of like, I guess he did a baseball movie, so he had to learn all the basic techniques and stuff and so forth. He said it's not easy, you know. There's a technique that you just, and I'd start trying to do something. He'd go, no, that's all wrong. And he talked to me about how to hold the pencil, and you know, the technique of like already be moving the pencil before you touch the canvas and so on and so forth. And cuts to Drew talking to him about why, you know, you do this, that, and the other, and how. And he's like, yeah, after a couple hours, he really had it. He really looked like he was an artist. He said, and then I saw the movie, and he'd completely forgotten everything I taught him. And I'm like, no. And Tom James is like, yeah, I just felt so bad because it was like everything, you know, and he's like, no, every artist is going to look at this and just, you know, just no. And he's like, no, I blew it. Anyway, for both of their sakes, I would recommend you guys checking that out when you get a chance if you haven't already. Gosh, we're this far in, and we haven't even said hi to all the chat.
What I think is interesting is I'm in Cosme right now.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at your background.
And we haven't even said hi to all the chat.
What I think is interesting. And
yeah,
what was that?
that was deleted, just went off mute for a second. Okay. We were coming over the airwaves.
Well, if you look at the two chairs that are right below the fireplace,
yes,
the arms together looks like an owl.
And that's not what it seems. Let's go ahead and say hi to the chat. Starting with the first person I'm seeing is Connie Cleary saying hello. Birdwoman of YouTube, Fluff Chick Productions. She's going between the channels saying hi to everybody. Of course, the love of my life, who's sitting right across from me, is asking everybody to like, share, subscribe, become a member, leave a comment, gift a membership if you are feeling generous. Please do all those things. This other guy who's in the panel with me, Deleted Scenes, is giving his salute. Welcome, my friend. Let's see here. He also says like, share, subscribe, comment, become a member, gift a membership. Please do that. Tune the news. Hey, y'all. Welcome. Good to see you. Sir Torin Clegane, good evening, everyone. Great to see ya. Slasher Fred, how are you doing? Says, I think that what makes Stephen King such a fantastic author is how he brings so many fears to life. Yeah, he really does look at things from the point of view of, this is something I'm afraid of. How do I convey that in a story? Logical Spark says, hey, how's it going? Well, we are so glad to see you. Andrea Black, hey, y'all. She waves to us. Yeah, long time no chat, Logical Spark. Glad you're here. Netter points out that I do have that membership drive. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers and 100 members by the end of the year. And membership is as little as $2 a month. I would greatly appreciate that if you would consider that. But if not, at least subscribe to my channel, please. Slasher Fred says this movie has a lot of similarities to the 80s horror classic The Fog, which also involves a villain lurking inside a dark mist. And of course, John Carpenter directed Christine. I had briefly, as we were talking about this in previous weeks, confused this movie with The Fog. But I have to admit, I don't remember the details of The Fog that well.
Then he says, have you guys ever seen the movie Crawling Eye, which is a British B-horror film from the late 50s?
I don't think
that also involves a creature lurking.
Oh, yes.
It was on Films with Friends.
The Trollenberg Terror.
Yeah, we did on Films with Friends on a Friday.
Did we?
Or a Friday night. Friday night.
Oh, it was a Friday night. Okay, so I missed it. I am the 13th child. Welcome. Says like, share, subscribe, comment, become a member. And if you haven't seen the end of this movie, brace yourself. Yeah, we're going to have some things to say about it when we get there. That Dark Tower movie is Idris Elba and Matthew McConaughey. It sucks donkey balls.
It's not good. No.
Welcome, Suzanne. Always good to see you. Thank you for being here. And I think that catches us up.
Last one. Geekfly What Nate Knows. Hi, sweetie.
Yep, that one just popped in. Thank you. There you go. All right. Well,
Something I just noticed about when the film was released, it came out November 21st, 2007, but its first showing was at Show East on October 18th, 2007.
Oh, interesting. What a coincidence.
The anniversary of its Show East viewing.
Okay. Let me open up the Cosme. Come on, Cosme. Come on, Cosme. You can do it. And let's see here. Select the media, the full screen at 720p.
Here, why don't I move this out of the way?
With the sound, share. Get a little bit of inception there for a moment. And so guys, make sure you click on that link up at the top of the, what is it called? The chat, so that you can watch along with us. Of course, you are certainly welcome to use your own copy of this, but it helps to keep us all synced up if you're using ours. And everyone here in the panel ready?
Yep, I've got my couch open.
Okay, then we're gonna get going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
Dimension. Film.
Oh, that's spooky, isn't it? And Nate drops Cthulhu in the Cosme. Okay, so basically all of this artwork here is Strussman's. There's the Thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that one is on the left though.
Pan's Labyrinth.
Oh, gotcha.
That is actually currently my Facebook cover picture.
Oh, okay.
Is of the I forget what they call it. The fawn.
What's that?
Is this where he messed up the painting?
Well, the way he's holding it.
Oh.
It is absolutely wrong. It's exactly the way he was told not to hold the paintbrush.
The Mist.
Slasher Fred says this movie reminds me so much of Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds because of how it involves people trapped in a place with an unpredictable enemy, and of course they begin to turn on each other. Yes, I would say that's a very common theme.
Oh, dang. If he had been sitting at his easel,
Yes.
he would have been hit by whatever that was.
Yeah.
That's pretty brutal.
We had a tree do that to our house.
The difference was it was a smaller tree with much smaller roots.
And it landed on the corner of our house, so it didn't, like, break up a room.
It's true.
Yeah.
This is something that Strussman had talked about for a long time. It's why he ended up retiring.
You keep making it man. It's Struzen.
I know.
Hey, we only just now got him to stop calling Denny Vinny Deneuve, so.
Oh, for crying out loud, I can't even get the name of my own Monday night stream right.
Wow.
It's like, go follow the kid. There's something important he wants to show you.
So the item that she's holding in her left hand is a trackball paddle, which any boy of the 70s probably remembers, and hangs on Anakin's wall in The Phantom Menace.
Whoa. That smash.
Yep.
Yeah. Norton's tree.
What's Norton's tree? Oh. Hopefully you got good insurance.
Geek Flag saying when I lived in Brandywine, Maryland, I had a tree crash down on the roof of our house. We were renting. Luckily, it didn't go through the roof.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. When Hurricane Hugo happened in '88, we got a tree that went through the ceiling of the kitchen. It's like spear straight down.
I remember we were having an ice storm once, and I was talking to my girlfriend, and so I suddenly hear her scream.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hello. And about 5 minutes, and for 5 minutes, there's nothing. So I'm starting to freak out. Then she gets on hysterically laughing. She's like, a tree fell on the roof and it freaked her out. It didn't hurt any because where she lived was made of cinder block. But she was hysterical laughing because she was freaked out. Oh, Andre Brower, rest in peace.
Yeah.
Would not have been my first choice for Norton, but...
Okay, I don't understand why they need to trade insurance information. He should just be getting the information from the one guy.
Because it's through the insurance companies that the transaction is handled. See, it's,
Okay, now can you start up his chainsaw for him? Because he's having issues.
Well, yeah. Do you know anything about chainsaws? See, my first impression was he's fouled out the spark plug, and that's why he needs to let it dry out, or go in and open it up and dry it out. But welcome, PJ of Orville Nation.
Oh, hey.
Hashtag Together We Grow. Thank you for being here, my
Hey,
friend.
PJ.
Good to see you.
So I'm taking it, Deleted, you've read the story? Or you've read
I
the
have.
book?
Yes.
Okay. I should point out to those that haven't seen this before, those military trucks going by, pretty important foreshadowing.
Yes.
Well, I would, if I saw that, I'd be like, okay, what the heck is happening that the military is coming into our town?
Right.
Oh, and hello, Clue Studio.
Hey, Clue.
Yeah, see, now it's getting pretty, what the heck?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would concern me, let's be honest. The character of Mrs. Carmody has many similarities to Margaret White from Carrie, who being God-fearing zealot, and of course John Travolta's late wife Kelly Preston was interesting. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I don't want to ignore my chat. Angia Black, yes. The guy from Homicide: Life on the Street, correct. Andre Brower, may you rest in peace.
Absolutely.
And hello to PCM with
Gary and Keith. Welcome, welcome.
Tried swiping left, still ended up here.
Well, as long as you're here, we ask you to hit the subscribe button for everyone here. We're hoping to see you around again. Andrea Black points out guy from Homicide: Life in the Streets and Law and Order. That's correct.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that is the evil German scientist from the Marvel Universe.
Yep. Toby Jones. This is the first movie I remember seeing him in.
I can't say what the first thing is I saw him in, because I've seen him in so many things. He's one of those actors. It's like, I know that guy. He's from like everything.
Yeah.
Didn't he pop up in Doctor Who?
In what?
Doctor Who.
Yeah, wasn't he the one that was a lot of fans thought was the
yeah. He was possible
the
future
Valyard.
Doctor. Yeah, the Valyard.
Yeah.
Or something.
I'm not sure I necessarily buy that fan theory, but I understand why they say that.
He's only getting like 2 cans of each thing he's getting, and it's like,
I don't
that's
think
not really stocking up.
He's not really he only thinks he's got to stock up for a couple days.
Hello to the Horror King. Here's your boy, Al.
Yep.
And the guy who's to his left, our right, was Morales on Walking Dead. And there's a number of Walking Dead cast members in this film.
She is too, and so is.
Yep.
Well, we'll get to it.
Well, yeah, we'll get to everybody.
Welcome, the Horror King.
And that's Brenda Lee Johnson's mama.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
Oh, Laurie Holden.
Yeah.
I knew the X-Files had something to do with it.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that right there would be having me a little worried. Okay, I will be right back.
Okay.
I'm sure I'm not going to miss too much while I'm gone. If I do, you can.
Everything is going to go to hell while you're gone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of literally.
Well, it looks like it's doing that now.
Frank Darabont
Mm-hmm.
had also worked on the third Elm Street movie and the 80s remake of The Blob.
Of course, was the director of Shawshank Redemption and The Green Mile.
But that's
Yeah.
not too bad.
I like to believe that most people still would be very concerned by hearing those sirens,
Mhm.
even though it's been a long time since there's been any real need. There's what's his name, also from the Living Dead,
Jeffrey
Walking
DeMond.
Dead. Yeah.
Yeah. And was also in the other movies you mentioned, Shawshank and The Blob, and yeah. He's kind of a Frank Darabont mainstay.
Well, you know they're in trouble. There's death standing right there with them.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a good way to get dead.
Toodle.
Yeah, you know, you see it in every horror movie, and you know that this would happen to real people too.
Oh, of course.
You know,
Mhm.
it's like because people are panicky and stupid. He tried to warn you. Ah, typical California morning.
Good
Yeah,
morning.
kind of. Of course, you know you understand why people would make that. You think what is the most likely reason for this?
Yeah.
Is it Marsha Gay Hard?
Yep.
Wow, this has got a lot of people in it.
So I did see an analysis on this, and I wasn't buying what they were saying, but the more I thought about it, the more I think there's something in this. The religious zealot does come off as the dark villainous character, kind of like in Carrie.
Mm-hmm.
But everything she says, if you pay attention to it, actually does come true.
Yes.
And it turns out she's right.
Yeah.
It's the kind of thing you don't realize until after the movie and you look back on it, maybe a second, a rewatch or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Melissa McBride, of course.
It's like
Yep.
everybody from The Walking Dead is in this movie almost.
Yeah, a lot of them are. Yeah.
Some of them meet pretty much the same fates as they do in.
See, this is where someone says this Walking Dead prequel is weird.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Yes.
We've been here before.
See, that's another one of those slice of life type elements that makes for a good story. It's like you've either been in her situation or you know someone who's been in her situation.
Guys, can we get Norman Reedus over here? Yeah. Get
Yeah,
down.
right. Exactly.
Maybe like a tank
Daniel
or
Berry Sports
something.
Highlights. Hello.
Welcome, Daniel Berry. Good to see you, my friend.
Danny.
And Slasher Fred says Frank Darabont once wrote the screenplay for the Tales from the Crypt episode, The Ventriloquist Dummy. Oh, and William Sadler appeared in the first episode of The Man Who Was Death.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
See, this is where you realize it's not the mist itself.
Right. It's what's in the mist.
Right, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
just like in the
Why-
Fawn, you know.
Yeah.
Or pirates. Or
What
fire
is-
ghosts.
Yeah. What is scary about mist and fog? Not the things themselves, but what they obscure.
Yeah.
It's why the dark is scary. You don't see what's in the dark. And your mind assumes things that the worst case scenario, anything you can imagine.
That's why I keep my TV on, and why I keep a light over the stove on.
And the kid's just in panic mode from here on,
Yeah.
Well,
as he would be. Yeah.
hunker down.
Right.
You got food. Man, that's a lot of sugar.
But here's the other thing that I noticed at this scene. By looking up to the front and looking at the ceiling, you get the idea of what kind of a building this is.
Mhm.
This is not going to protect you if something big was really trying to get in, you know?
The supermarket does have very much a retro look to it of something
Yeah.
that certainly
Small
from the
town.
70s, maybe even back to the
Yeah.
50s, you know.
Oh, well, Slasher Fred just spoiled Cujo for me.
Some of the endings in Stephen King's novels were a lot darker than the movie versions, like the end of Cujo. Ted. I had forgotten about that, but that's true. Why? Because rabies causes dehydration.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here's one for you. I have never watched Cujo
I haven't either.
or read the book.
Well, you know what?
Although I know what happens, but
You know what deleted scenes?
maybe we need to do
Maybe
that one.
Maybe
There you
sometime in
go.
November. There you go. That's how the
There we
Friday
go.
night ones work.
I'll tell you what, I've seen it. I know I read the book. I saw the movie years ago. I don't remember the details. And like I said, I'd forgotten that detail right there.
Mhm.
The original Creep Show was Stephen King's own take on the original, EC Comics.
Yeah.
I like that Creepshow comic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
I've got that.
Now,
still.
all that mess that we were seeing was because of the earthquake, right?
I think
I mean, it's
so.
not like
Yes.
anyone has started doing anything crazy yet.
No, not yet.
I mean, you do get the impression that everybody in there is still very much, this is our neighborhood, not, trying to do anything to hurt anybody or whatever. At least not yet.
Of the generator overheating.
Oof! Oh, I felt that! Damn it!
Ouch!
Son of a... There's
It's
no way that wasn't real.
Ow! I hope it was set up beforehand because, damn, this guy might not last a shoot.
Damn! I think that's what Nate Nate says, I have a theory about this movie that the military is the reason for the. I think that's strongly implied if it's not indirectly stated somewhere. Again, this is one of those movies that is told, and as it usually is with Stephen King, it's told from the point of the view of the regular person experiencing these things. We don't get all of the background, and in most of these kinds of ambient stories. Yeah, the problem with the generator is when it starts backing up, everyone in there could die from carbon monoxide poisoning. That's why he had to turn it off. Welcome, Edrich Lord Haster. What a great movie for you to stumble into.
Good to see you, man.
We are watching The Mist. The link to Cosme is pinned to the top if you want to watch along with us. We are about, half hour into it. I think the U.S. military was pulling a Third Reich, trying to call up demons and make them obey. I don't think it's quite that supernatural.
I wouldn't go that far, no.
And when has that ever worked? Except for that one time at my birthday party.
Well, I'll have to tell you about. I was telling you guys about a sci-fi story behind the scenes. I got to tell you about a supernatural story that was also equally humorous and cute, and it's about a little girl who summons up a demon. Mm-hmm. But it's one of your favorite. I would imagine, since your handle is Eldritch Lord Haster, I would imagine it would be very Lovecraftian. And that's what I was getting to. This whole idea of not necessarily demons, but extra-dimensional creatures, like. The military has opened kind of Stranger Things. Stranger Things is could actually be taking place in the same universe as this story. Mm-hmm. And welcome, Sergeant Giratina. Good to see you.
Hey, good to see you, Sarge.
And just want to throw out the plea to everybody, please, that's stopping in, hanging out with us. We love having you here. Please hit the subscribe button on everybody here in the panel and to each other, please, because #together we grow. Eldritch Lord Haster said Stephen King himself said the ending of this movie is better than his own.
Well, yeah, we'll get to that a little bit more detail when we get to the ending. Yeah,
this is one of the few. Because I've had a love-hate relationship with film adaptations of his work. Some are better than his books. Some are absolutely not.
William Sadler always knows how to calm down the situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's a kid from American Pie, or one of them.
Yep. Sherman from American Pie.
Sure,
yeah,
that's the Shermanator. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, that's not smart.
Is he going to be Shermanated?
Stay tuned.
You know what? He kind of reminds me of Benedict Cumberbatch.
He does. So
yeah, young American Cumberbatch, exactly. See, you don't want to make those kind of comments and laugh about them in a movie like this.
No. You were not into Boogeyman. That was David Desmalchian. Oh, jeez. Yeah.
You're about to find out.
Oh. UFA, now you're going to FO.
Yeah. It's not so funny now, is it? Who's the pussy now? Which, of course, elicits the whole tentacle thing, and Ooh, it's got. Oh, yeah.
Oh, ouchie, ouchie, ouchie.
I've seen enough anime to know where this is going, Sir Torrance said. Oh, no!
Oh,
Bong.
oh. Oh, it's a nose.
It's like, what is this? What is this? Is this something I want?
Oh, dog food.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's the part you want to chop, ding dong. Why did you drop the axe? What's wrong with you?
yeah, he's dead.
All gone. All gone, dead boy.
Shermanated.
Now people may be going to start having a little bit more respect for what's going on here. Yeah, it's about time somebody did that.
Oh, got a little piece left.
Yep. Hey, military, you want to examine a piece of one of these? Oh, I just realized that I must have hit the, there we go. I'm sorry for being a dumbass.
This Punisher origin story is weird.
Ah, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't blame him. He is not out of line there. He's probably more restrained than I would have been.
It's gone, McCready.
See, I would have just said, shut up, dumbass. Don't say sorry to me. Go say sorry to the kid and his family. Right. Hey, Darth Haster, good to see you got into the Cosme. Good. Save that link because we do a movie every Saturday night.
And let's see.
Sir Torn, it just wants dog food. Let's get out of the way and let him have it.
Well, it obviously is looking for food, and it sees them as food.
Well, it definitely does now.
Yeah.
Exactly. But since it got part of itself cut off, it also knows that this food bites back. I'm not sure I believe it, and I was here. Well, we're here to tell you to stay inside and don't put your limbs outside the store. If you don't believe me, go right ahead. See what happens to you.
Oh, hello, lady.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to know. Yeah, I would be drinking a Budweiser too right about then. And I'm not a beer drinker. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and spoiler alert, that will be an issue.
Yeah. But again, I mean, spoiler for something that doesn't happen in this movie. It's not like it starts ripping through the walls and the roof or anything.
No, not
Is
right away, no.
that a big giant wheel of cheese?
I know, I love how that's what you focus on. A guy just got his leg ripped open and
Hey,
hey, look, a big wheel of cheese.
You know, hey,
I know. I get you.
There's no boobies yet. There's no monster, but there's a big wheel of cheese there, and I'm kind of interested in it.
I don't blame you. I'm not actually saying that. It's just okay. But what I was going to say is literally a human being that wanted to get into that place could tear through the sheet metal of the walls. You know, it's not the most fortified of places, is what I was basically getting at.
Yeah. But a human being is familiar with this, with the dynamics of this world. These creatures may not be.
Oh, no, absolutely true. Absolutely true. So Netter just got back. They have just discovered that there is, I think you knew from the promos, there's creatures out there in the mist, and someone just got pulled out of a door.
So like Tremors.
Kinda, yeah. In fact, the tentacles and everything were very similar to Tremors in that regard, yeah. But now we get into the panicky stupidity of people.
Yeah.
No, because every time out-of-towners show up in my town, they vandalize the damn place.
Well, good point, yeah.
Do you need another drink, sweetie?
I just got one. But I wouldn't mind some chocolate.
Okay.
You surprised me.
Sorry, I'm opening something that's taped shut and I didn't realize it was taped.
Yeah.
Well, just chill out.
Yeah. I don't care at this point.
Yeah, we're kind of beyond that right now.
Right?
Look up and listen.
I love that. Yeah. Go with the pretty blonde lady. That's always a good strategy.
Yeah, especially if the pretty blonde lady's me, because I'll kick butt and take names.
That's true.
Troy knows I will.
Yep.
I'm counting.
Oh.
Days since last accident, 0.
Yeah, exactly.
Show the tentacle.
We're talking real anime crap here, guys.
You mean Cthulhu?
Kinda. Actually, that's pretty solid on it, yeah.
And we're going to keep the beaches open.
Yeah. Yeah, keep the beaches open, right. See, and I honestly believe that there'd be someone in a crowd like that that would start quoting scenes like that from movies and say, yeah, you know, you just feel free to move the headstones and don't bother moving the bodies and keep the beaches open, you know?
Ooh, so got
No
some
problem. Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. It's gone now, but
But he saw it. Ew, that's even more gross than the tentacle itself.
ladies and gentlemen, I shit 'em.
Yeah, think, Denozo.
I like how he put that. Appears we have a problem of some magnitude here.
Because up till now, what we've had was a failure to communicate. I think they've gotten their point across.
Not the dog food. They'll come for that first.
I was just going to say, they're coming for the dog food. Don't put that in the window.
Now, in the infinite wisdom, there was a television series version of this.
Uh-huh.
Mrs. Carmody dies first.
Oh.
And then I switched off the show, and I didn't
Yeah.
watch it any farther.
Because you knew that the people that adapted it had absolutely zero clue what the movie was really about.
No.
Yeah, I was talking about that today with Soundtracks from Birdman. He was asking me, it's like, which one are you watching? It's like, I think there's only the one movie, but I think there was a TV show.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking it was like a limited run, like just a miniseries kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, dang it.
So, Darth Haster is saying this woman is Delulu. Them crazy eyes, batshit crazy. We were just talking about the fact, though, that if you think this through, you go back and watch it again, you realize everything she said was right.
Mm-hmm.
They portray her as delusional, and yet she's the one who's right, and everything she predicts
She's
comes
a log
true.
lady.
Kind of like the log lady, yeah. Well, kind of like a Karen version of the log lady, yes. I like that one. Toby Nixon says, "You're the kind of girl that a guy should show off for show and tell. A psychology class, crazy bitch." The television version of this was a mess. God awful. Nope. It wasn't a miniseries. It was just a series, but it was so bad. It was actually canceled before the show. They showed the last episode.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
She's, like I said, not wrong, as it turns out. Darkwoods Presents. Hello.
Yep.
Hello. Good to see you.
Darkwoods.
We are about 45 minutes into the mist. Oh, God, I don't like the sound of that at all. But if you want to watch along with us, the link is at the top of the chat. Come join us.
If anybody is having any, oh, okay. I was just about to say, if anybody's having any buffering issues, might want to refresh.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
and for anybody who's listening on my channel, if there are any audio issues, please let me know.
Yeah.
Because we had some last night.
So they're showing up the windows to keep the critters out?
Right, because they just pointed out, you know, they almost got in through the loading dock, and the front is just plate glass.
For a second, I thought that one guy was Steve Martin.
Right, Control R
Impressive.
is a refresh.
Don't make the Punisher come out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is kind of what I was saying, right?
Yeah, you don't believe it? Leave.
Yeah.
Sophia! Somebody had to do it.
I'd be like,
Right.
don't touch my child.
Okay, you'll say something. Who the heck is Sophia?
You want to
The
explain?
Walking Dead reference.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because most of the people in this are from, well, at least the first season of Walking Dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
She is. He is.
Isn't the one preaching at the sheriff's wife?
Oh, that I don't even remember.
No, she's not in this.
We figure the blonde chick knows how to deal with zombies, so no problem. And we got the Punisher here. He can jerry-rig bombs out of, like ant spray and cucumbers or something. Excuse me. This needs to be cold.
They cast Marcia Gray Harden as the religious zealot. She's probably the most ungodly actress in that cast.
Oh yeah, I would think probably yeah. She's a bit of a wackadoodle in real life, from
Yeah,
what I've heard.
which is why she's well cast. I mean, he kind of cuts right through it.
Yeah.
See, and he is probably the most generous of all of them, you know? Always looking for to be the nice guy, to be compassionate, you know?
All right, now your wife's all alone, having to deal with this stuff by herself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It makes you wonder how pervasive the mist is.
The impression that I got, and Deleted, tell me if you have a different perspective, that it happened nearby, you know, the military base, and literally the mist is spreading out from there.
That's correct, yes.
Oh, it's a military base. Okay.
You might want to pay attention to how many bullets are used.
Yeah, because that will be important.
I mean, this is the benefit of watching a movie like this with people who've seen it but aren't like spoiling the big points. You can catch stuff that you wouldn't otherwise catch, you know.
And I like when he says, "I can." His eyebrow goes up like,
yeah,
I'm the man here.
Mr. Mackey, okay.
Okay. Let him leave. Let him leave.
Yes, no. Next question.
Is mommy okay? No, your mommy got eaten.
Mm-hmm.
I'm expecting him to get et next.
Yeah, I do apologize about the Cosme thing. I am looking into other options going forward.
Was there having issues tonight?
Everybody's freezing up, including me. I've been having the same problem everyone else is.
That's not nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh yeah, he came prepared. This actor, the guy's playing the bikers, Brian Libby, and he's another one of kind of Frank Darabont's kind of go-to actors. And if you ever remember the movie Silent Rage with Chuck Norris, where it's basically Chuck Norris fighting Michael Myers, he's the Michael Myers guy in that movie. Yeah.
So she just told him you'll die out there.
Yeah.
I don't think you should be too surprised that he's going to die out there.
Spoilers.
And that's basically my point of view. You know,
Yeah,
I don't think
exactly.
it's all as Old Testament as some people might think.
Well, but she made an excellent point, right? He's saying, I don't believe, your Old Testament God.
So
And she's
bunch
like,
of
yeah,
them are
but
going out there.
we're talking about the devil here.
Yeah, in the in the book, the people who go out with Norton are referred to as the flat earthers.
Okay, but it looked like a bunch of people went out with the biker.
Well, I think
Yeah.
the biker went out for a purpose.
He,
The others left.
yeah.
I couldn't hear a word you said, Al. You're all muffled.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah. Can now.
Huh?
We can now, yeah.
Oh, I was saying that the biker went out for a purpose. The others just left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, that's what you think.
Shadow on gloves. Oh, here we go. Sternhagen for the win. Oh.
I hope they tied it to something.
No, they're just holding on.
Well, that was not smart.
Brace your feet against the door jamb. It's going up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tells you something. In other words, it's not like he got in a car and drove away, unless the car can fly.
Well, the other thing is, I'd be like, run to the aisle with gloves and get us some gloves to be able to hold on to this better. Okay, time to drop it. Oh, he's busy.
oh,
Yep. He already saw. He knew. You could say he's half the man he used to be. That's true.
But I'm pumped.
I mean, it's a great way to lose weight.
Okay, so if the biker's dead, does that mean that the black guy's dead too?
Yeah.
Anyone who went
Yeah,
out is
they're all
dead.
gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toby says, sounds like a them problem.
Yeah. Alexa DeValo, so you might remember from Chronicles of Riddick.
Mhm.
For now. Depends on how far it spreads, right?
And where they're at to begin with.
I was thinking the same thing.
Well, they're probably East Coast, probably, I don't know, somewhere
I-
around Derry.
I always assume they're in Maine.
Yeah, exactly.
We're in Maine. What about the Dark Tower? They're in Maine.
Yeah,
It doesn't
exactly.
matter.
I am tempted to watch the Dairy show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe reviewing it.
Why does she look so young? Well, I guess the movie was. Yeah.
Yeah, this goes back a ways now, don't it? Was Galactica even on yet, Al, or was that around the same time? Or I'm trying to remember.
Uh, Galactica was 2004.
Okay, all right.
So this, I mean, yeah, his scenes were, I think, early, like the first season.
Okay. I got to get my head around how far back the Galactica goes already.
Well, the original series was 78.
Oh, here we
Well,
go.
not, but yeah.
Oh!
Hello.
That is what you call a big bug.
It wants the chicken. They got a KFC in that store? That looks like a dragonfly. Kinda.
Sorta, kinda.
Almost as big as a dragon.
Yeah.
A dragon.
Damn it.
So it's not just like a creature of the same type. There's several.
No, there's all
No.
different kinds of creatures.
And an entire ecosystem, basically.
Yikes.
Exactly. Well, and look at Netter's icon. That's one that comes up towards the end of the movie.
Yeah. Which is a nice touch because at this point, even Carmody's like, whoa. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. This I wasn't counting on.
It's like, do you believe now?
I'm not sure that's so wise. Wouldn't that attract them?
Yeah,
Well, you never know.
Well, they're
because
trying
bugs
to-
are attracted to light.
Yeah.
Yes, we were talking about that. That's a lot of Walking Dead actors.
Yeah.
Pretty soon they'll be Driving Dead actors.
Ha 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 ha.
No, you haven't seen the last scene of the movie, so.
Whoa!
Yep.
Get
These
out of
bastards.
the window, dumbasses.
Oh, these are like the ones that eat those things.
Right.
Turn off the
Yeah,
light.
why are they turning on more lights?
Turn off the light. Why are you turning lights on, dumbasses? Turn off the lights.
Oof. There you go. It was bound to happen. I mean,
Nice.
oh, yikes.
That would be me. Like,
You know,
Point, Andrea.
Oh,
Oh, crap.
no, not the pretty girl.
Oh, pretty much everybody.
You know, what would be handy here would be a couple of tennis rackets.
is that her
Right.
boyfriend or something?
Swing.
Potential boyfriend, but that ain't gonna go nowhere. Has anyone seen the Lone Budget horror movie Raiders of the Lost Shark? If you have, what did you think of it? Big Al, have you seen Raiders of the Lost Shark?
No, I have not. I'm definitely going to have to look it up. You better lighters.
Yeah, obviously your lighters suck. Oh, they just want some ice cream. Yeah, get the big one.
Oh,
Well,
God. You people are so friggin' stupid. And he's dead.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's attractive.
Ugh.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Dumbass. Oh, wonderful.
Exactly.
Stop, drop, and roll. Didn't they ever teach you that in school?
This is where people get stupid. Boy Scout juice. That's the way. Damn, missed him. Oof.
I'd have the older woman take the kid into the office or something where he's a little bit safer. Knock it off.
If she gets stung, she's dead.
That's why you grab the tail and then
they won't kill her, Netter. That's the point. It leaves her alone.
Oh, because she's a believer. Because I'm a believer.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, or it could have just saw her face.
Oh, there it could be that too. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, you know, the free samples are one per customer.
The other thing that gets me is, well, it's a good shot.
Oh, man. Did he get the cheese?
Possibly, yeah. Did you notice it had 4 wings? I'm trying to figure out how the aerodynamics work on that.
Well, just like a dragonfly has 4 wings, doesn't it?
Oh, that's right. One pair is set behind the other, so it might work the same way.
Yeah.
Yeah, he couldn't shoot while the kid was in line of sight.
11.
Are you counting backwards?
Yep.
What are you counting?
The number of shots.
Oh.
That looks just terrible.
Well, one guy was on fire. Other ones went out into the fog. So yeah, quite a few were dead, killed.
Well, I would like to stay longer, but I'm really tired since I've only had 4 hours of sleep last night. Yeah,
Yeah.
I totally understand, Horror King. Um,
Yeah, someone's having leftovers.
And if I remember correct, Horror King, you're several hours ahead of us. So yeah,
True.
please go get some
Yeah.
rest.
Take
Thanks
care,
for being
buddy.
here.
Have a good night.
Oh, for those of you who didn't know, the audiobook for The Mist is on YouTube for free.
Oh,
Cool.
okay, cool. Is that the full cast version or just a straight up reading?
Hey, phew.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Just one of those moments that makes you want to see all of these characters in a much nicer movie.
I know, right?
All you got to worry about is maybe Mrs. Carmody will say something goofy, and everybody will have a
Right.
laugh. And
Ooh, beef shoulder roast, $1.99.
I know, right?
I'm a drumstick, and you?
Yeah.
Well, if there's a store, maybe they have a pharmacy.
Geek Flag Renate Note
That's
dropped $2 to say bless you, Netter.
Oh, thank you, Nate. I appreciate that. If you're going to do that every time I sneeze, you're going to go broke.
I know, right?
yeah. This is a change from the book.
Yeah.
So no pharmacy on the president.
Next door. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to have to hire a new babysitter, David.
Yeah.
Oh, did the old woman die?
Yeah.
I figure any dead ones, put them outside so the things can take them away. Oh, she passed in her sleep?
She
No, she
put herself to sleep.
Yeah.
Oh. break through the wall?
True.
I don't know if any of you had read this comment. Horking says, for those of you who don't know, the audiobook for The Mist is on
Yep.
YouTube for free. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Man, I don't want to sound callous, but we are getting really good at stacking bodies. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Look, I have no problem saying it. It's terrible, but when someone's dead, they are now gone, and that body is now an asset potentially in a survival situation.
Oh, like in the 300, we made a wall of the bodies.
You make a wall of the bodies, or in a different story, it could be making a raft out of bodies. Yep.
And you're gonna get them killed.
The irony there is that both are meant to be a tool to avoid killing each other.
He's got to survive. He's the hero.
I'll tell you, this kid's a good actor.
Yeah, he is. He
Yeah.
is.
I missed that comment. Full disclosure, if we go down in a plane crash over a mountain, if you die, I will make jerky out of you so I can make it down the mountain. I don't think you'll mind. Yeah, that's true.
The kid's like, I didn't sign up for this.
No, he didn't. Why is Lindsay Lohan standing behind him?
Yeah.
Ooh, I like his little makeshift spear.
Yeah.
It's basically a glaive.
She's, again, actually right.
What'd she throw at her?
Got a point there.
Oh, can of peas.
Jeez. Yeah, I'm fine. I got nothing to live for. Oh, you gotta throw that shit at me now. Oh, thanks. You know?
I think the military boy there was also in Harry Potter.
Don't.
No.
I don't think so. No.
I think you're thinking of Robert Pattinson.
Oh, I hope not.
Hmm.
Remember, the kid with the glaive is the one she said was going to die.
Oh,
Welcome, F. Wood. Well, if you join us in the Cosme link at the top of the chat, you'll be synced up with us by default. And please hit that like and subscribe while you're here.
I also do want to remind everybody this movie is, of course, available on physical media. So if you're watching later on, if you have your own copy, you can certainly sync up with us. I'm sure one of the streamers has got to have this somewhere. So
Yeah, well, hold on to that link that's at the top of the chat, F. Wood, because we do this every week on Saturday night.
Yeah, we switch off between Big L's channel and my channel normally. This is a special night where it's on Troy's channel.
And yours, and Steven's.
And Steven's, and yeah.
And I'm sorry, Al, again. I will
That's
figure
all
out
right.
what
That's
I have
all
to
right.
do to get it on yours next time. Ah!
It's also on if you have Peacock, Hulu, Sling TV, buy a subscription. Amazon Prime, buy a subscription. Lots of subscription.
Fandango at home has a pretty wide library. I got to think it's there.
That's one feature I do like. When you look something up and it says where to watch, you just click that.
Yeah.
It tells you everything.
Super appreciate that, F. Wood.
Take it all.
And anything for burns.
Yeah, but here's the problem. This is where you realize this place hasn't been shorn up like the other one was.
Yeah, this is where it gets nasty.
Oh, this part?
Lady Mist says fades back into the mist. Yep.
Oh, it's a big old nest.
Well, when you saw all the stuff that was
crazy,
covered in
crazy.
webbing, it's like, what did you expect, you know?
Yeah. Ow!
Oh, dude, I dig it. I dig it,
Yep.
F. Wood.
Oh, that's the neighbor, isn't it?
The MP.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, the MP. Yeah, understood. See, and that's the indicator about it being it's all our fault, you know? Yeah,
Oh,
the eggs are
oh,
hatching.
oh, oh. Oh, that's nasty.
Yes, it is.
Time to get out.
Nine. Is that right? 9?
9.
Ooh,
Ooh.
the
Yep.
webbing is acidic.
Yep.
Just get out of there.
Really appreciate that, F Wood. Super appreciate you. Well, he just lost his. Ooh, that's a
Oh,
strong acid.
he lost his axe. I lost my bow. Oh, sorry, wrong movie.
What the fuck was that? Yeah, exactly. Oh,
Oh,
that's just horrifying.
oh, that is
Okay,
nightmare
time to
fuel,
leave.
man.
Time to leave.
Oh, he's dead. I
Ha!
love the
Ah!
fact it's actually bug spray that she's spraying too. Not that it matters, but it does add something to it.
To the
Yeah.
it's humorous.
Fear the Sternhagen. Okay. But she always plays like these kind of feisty characters like this.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, Piddle. Reload!
That's yeah. Can't do anything for him, yeah.
Yeah.
That's just grim. That is just grim. Boy, I wish we had more charcoal and dog food.
And Mr. Tatum will be by to discuss the M&M situation with you.
Well, yeah.
Okay, plan B went to dog poopy. Gotta come up with another plan. Okay.
And I just wanted to point out the one that she specifically said was going to die if he went out there died. Again, she was right.
He was out for a whole day and nobody went crazy and died.
Better part of the day.
And you know who gets turned all the way up to Packers.
What does expiation mean?
I don't even know the word myself.
Alexa, what does expiation mean?
Expiation is usually defined as the act of expiating, atoning for. For more, ask me to give you more
Repentance.
definitions for
Okay.
expiation.
Alexa, stop. Thank you.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, well, they've found some pretty terrible ways to die out there, so not so sure about that.
Oh, that's not a good look.
Oh, that's right, Nate. Atonement by sacrifice.
Oh,
Yeah. They have plenty of charcoal. Private Jessup's never going to become Colonel Jessup.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Things. I'm doing stuff, Lori. Sorry. So basically, they all die because none of these assholes watch Stargate? Pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. Well, this is my biggest problem. You know, we keep doing stories about people screwing up, ending the world, getting themselves killed because they didn't pay attention to the warnings of sci-fi. And now we see it happening around us. We've had Terminator, we've had Demon Seed, we've had all the other Frankenstein-esque type things, and AI's taking over the world.
Not unless we let it. Or ribs!
Yeah, right.
You okay?
See, that's the worst part about everything she's spewing. There's a little bit of truth in there, and there's a lot of wackadoo.
And also part of why I no longer am a part of any organized church.
Yeah, you stick with the disorganized ones. Oh, yeah, that actress absolutely voted for Kamala. There's no doubt
He's
about
dead.
it.
So he's being the sacrificial lamb.
Yeah.
I suddenly want to see all these people die.
Yeah.
Horribly.
Well, the problem is they pretty much are gonna.
Good.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong there, Sir Torn.
Well, if you want to hear more about my opinion on that sort of thing, Sir Torin, watch my show tomorrow night.
I mean, it's literally murder, you know?
There's a big thing. Yeah, and he murdered him.
Yep. They're all bug fodder. Poor bugs having to eat garbage. Good point, Lady Mist.
He's got a cheer.
Yep.
Now the cheer's gone.
And that's why they should have duct taped the crazy lady's mouth shut at the start. Yeah, good point. Toby, if you've got a link you want to drop in the chat that we can share out, go for it.
We haven't brought up Buck Taylor yet, who of course goes all back to like Gunsmoke and westerns. He's in Tombstone.
Yeah.
I was kind of surprised to see him in this, but he's a nice addition.
Okay, let me see if I can grab that. What I can do is I can open it. There we go. I'm putting this out on everyone's channel here.
Well, then if you let us leave, then you won't have it upon you anymore.
Right.
Yeah, but she's the Old Testament burn people at the stake type.
I'm dropping the links for Darkwood Presents Toby Nixon's books and website, so you guys can check them out. Okay. Went out on all the chats you guys are in. Yeah, letting this they can. But see,
Toodles.
yeah, there you go. I didn't want to get too ahead of them. Where are we at? Deleted.
It's like we are leaving.
Less than they need.
Yeah.
You could stay. We don't care. But we are leaving.
Oh, thank you, Ollie. It's not burning at the stake,
Yeah.
but the upside is they're not going to light everybody else on fire too. That's why I said thank you.
Yep.
Of course, she dies in the crucifixion pose. Guessing there's an exit wound on the backside. You guys might want to keep it down.
It's in the script.
Oh.
Yeah.
So much for Ollie.
Sorry, Ollie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess your discount store's not going to.
Oh no, that's the worst. Yeah, the spiders are the worst. Toby says since we last talked, he published 4 titles.
Nice. How many of them survived getting to the car?
There are 5 living people in the car at this time.
And he's disoriented in the
3
fog.
of whom are from The Walking Dead, by the way. Yeah, he's done.
Lynn
Oh,
got back to the store.
Includes 2 free stories of like 90 pages. There you go. Maybe stop yelling.
Like that matters.
Well, it's like, had they shut up, he could have just grabbed it and gotten back in.
Exactly.
Just shut the F up.
I'm not sure they have the baseball bat. I think it might still be in the store. It's like, please start, please start.
You've seen the movie, honey. You know how it ends.
I do. I know, that's the terrible thing about seeing a movie you've seen before. It's like you're hoping it'll go differently this time, and it never does.
It doesn't work that way, honey.
And of course, to host a Seraphim by Dead Can't Dance.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of damn fine place to leave it, you know, if this was the end of the movie, it leaves it open-ended. Like, well, maybe they make it. Maybe they get away.
so is this the last we
Well-
see the people in the store?
Yes.
Yes.
Damn, I wanted them to die.
Oh, they almost certainly will.
Because they let common sense leave.
Yeah, exactly, Toby. I mean, actually, now that I think about it, flip a coin. They may make it. They may not.
Well,
Thinking they may.
I'll go into that a little bit more here in a bit.
Oh,
All those webs.
Yeah.
which
His house is covered in webs, so you know what's happened to his wife.
Yeah. This is another change from the book. In the book, you never find out.
There's a hand. That must be his wife. Well, that's why you're going into town.
Yep.
Yeah. And you know he's just going to blame himself. That's just...
So actually, Troy, this was the theatrical release ending. The other ending came out when it went to DVD.
Huh?
I did not realize that.
What
didn't
now?
either.
For someone who's supposed to be upset, he's not crying actual tears.
Yeah, I guess I've only ever seen the DVD ending.
No, what? No.
Yeah, I did know that there was... When it was released, there was a lot of talk about... Oh, you don't want to go to Portland. You don't want to go to Portland.
Oh,
Well, this is
different Portland.
Portland, Maine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good
Well,
point.
Portland, yeah.
like Springfield. There's a Springfield gunner in every
That's
single
true.
state.
That's true. I was just gonna say, you know, maybe you'd be better off with the spiders, honestly.
Oh,
Yeah.
This guy looks like The Walking Dead.
Yeah. I mean, this cast had to be like, oh, another one of these? Yeah, sure, why not? Now here's where it gets really creepy.
Yeah.
Well, it's a fog. Or
Well,
mist
wait
or
a
whatever.
minute.
This is actually my favorite part.
We
from the
haven't
book,
even seen your icon. Watch.
and I am glad they kept this in the film.
Is Portland,
holy!
Maine really any better? Yes.
Wow.
Kind of close to Cthulhu, yeah, Toby.
Just moseying on along.
Oh my goodness!
And that one is so big it doesn't even notice them. That's the oh my god. And that just, and you can see it just breaks their brains. You know, it's like, oh my gosh. Where are we going? What can we actually get to? You know?
Do we know how far the mist goes?
We're getting
By
to
the
that.
end of the movie, we do, yeah.
Yeah.
They got as far as the fuel tank would get them.
All right. Now, I'm going to go into the first half of where this where the ending of the film diverges from the book. Basically, everything up to, if you want to call it the Cthulhu creature, that's fine. Everything up to there is the book,
Yeah,
with a couple of minor changes. Here's where things change.
yeah.
So what's the bullet count deleted?
They have
Yeah.
4 bullets left.
4.
Right, but deleted had been counting every time a shot was fired.
Yes.
What it comes down to is they have 4 bullets left.
And 5 people.
Yep. You gotta, these, you get a lot of story just from the acting, just from their.
The 2 empties were the ones that killed the lady.
Yeah.
Carmody.
Yeah. body language and screams. Well, that's probably some good storytelling, my friend.
Maybe it's like they give up too fast.
Yeah, I'd be sitting going, well, let's just wait a little
Yeah,
while.
there's nothing attacking us right now.
Here's the problem. You see the look on his son's face.
Ugh.
Yeah.
He had promised his son, I won't let the monsters get you.
And the monsters don't get him. He does. Because he
Right.
kills him first.
Yep. Well, something's coming.
That's one thing about fog and mist. You can't see through it. It's just a wall
That's
of white.
the idea. That's why you stand and fight till the last breath. Exactly. And look.
And Melissa McBride survives because, of course, she does.
Yep.
In the book, she just goes and you never find out what happens to her.
Right.
So we said the mist is clearing, and
Yep.
yeah, it is.
If you had waited 10 minutes.
Yep. Exactly.
That man will never, ever be the same again.
No.
Yep. I have to assume there's no way he survives this.
That's a total mental break.
Yep. And you got two soldiers that are like, don't know what the fuck to do with him. What's going on?
Yeah. See, the mist is all going
Yep.
away.
Yep. And they're burning up all the cocoons and all the spiders and everything.
God, that music is perfect.
Yeah, it is perfect. Yeah.
Perfect.
And from that forward, Frank Castle went apeshit. Yes, exactly.
It became the Punisher.
Yeah, well, and it's, the Punisher became the Punisher because his whole family was killed, right? Guys, wow. I'm telling you, wow.
It is I mean, I knew I'd
Yeah.
seen the ending. I've seen the ending
Yeah.
before,
Yeah.
Troy
but
told
it
me
is
about the
such
ending.
a gut punch.
Isn't it? Yeah, it really, really is.
Yeah, it's like seeing the ending, even though Troy had told me what was going to happen, it's completely different than what he said. I mean, he gave me the idea of what was going to happen, but seeing it is like, oh
Yes.
my goodness.
I've seen the movie before,
Mhm.
and it's no less impacting. That's what I'm saying.
Here's where it converges, and why Stephen King says that he feels that the ending of the film is better than the ending of the book, and it is, because
Yeah.
Stephen King has never been best when it comes to endings.
Yeah.
And the thing that happens in the book, the novella, whatever, what happens after they see the Cthulhu creature,
Mm-hmm.
and like I said, they never go back to his house. He never finds out what happens to his wife. They wind up at this Howard Johnson's, and the whole thing has been David narrating. He's writing this down in a notebook, the whole story. And he says to the effect that, in case we don't survive, here's a record of what happened. And we've heard this radio transmission that Hartford, Connecticut is a safe zone. And in the morning, we're going to try for it.
Mm-hmm.
We have 4 bullets left. If everything goes wrong, I'll do what I have to do, and I'll figure out what to do for myself. And that's basically where the book ends. It's like you don't know what
Yeah.
happened. I always look at it as you don't see them die. Maybe they made it. But again, it's ambiguous and it's left up to you. Here, it's
Mm-hmm.
much more. Like I said, it takes the film takes the tack that Carmody is, for all of her, over the top Southern Baptist bullshit, as I call it.
David's paintings, Drew's
Just yeah.
Yeah.
And it kind of takes the tack that she was right the whole time, and kind of karma screws David over at the end.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think the ending here works better. It's what makes the movie stand out.
From the way I look at it, it's like they looked at what Stephen King said and said, well, let's go all the way with it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not just be penny ante about it. Let's really,
Yeah, it goes there.
let's go. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Now,
They
the
should
mist.
have.
Sorry, go ahead, Al.
No, I was saying it would have been interesting if they had done a second ending before it all happened. Might not have had the impact, but it'd be kind of interesting to see.
Yeah.
The reaction of it all.
Now, going back to what Nate said in the chat, and Nate, maybe you can clarify things for me. The version that we just saw was the version I saw in theaters. So if there's any different ending, or if it cut off at a specific point, I don't know anything about that. This is always the version of this movie that I've always seen. And another interesting little note is on. I know there was a DVD version where there's a black and white version of the film that makes it look like it's an older film, which is also interesting because in Skeleton Crew, because The Mist was originally in Skeleton Crew. And Stephen King says he always envisioned this as the Alamo directed by Bird Eye Gordon. And
Wow, yeah.
it is. Obviously, a modern R-rated version of something Bird Eye Gordon would have done, but you kind of get the idea. And he's right. And he another thing that he says was that he always thought of it as the A feature of a double feature. And then he says, you come up with the second movie.
Yeah.
And I've basically been trying to do that ever since. It is my thing. And I think that's a good thing to go out on, you know.
Unfortunately, I feel like
Catering.
there you go. Any second feature is unnecessary, like so many sequels would be, right? It's like,
But if they did a prequel of what had happened to start this in the first place, and of course everybody in the base getting killed.
yeah.
Well, they kind of do that
like what
thing.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's kind of like the prequel of the thing. You know where it's leading, but it's interesting to see how it plays out.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I think a lot of people have two different opinions when it comes to prequels, right? Why do a prequel when you know what it's leading up to? And all you can really do is screw it up. The other thing is, if you know where it's leading up to and you stick to it, and you don't, blow the continuity, it's interesting. Not necessary, but interesting, right? But yeah, the host of Seraphim.
Okay.
Geez.
Yeah. All right. Nate says in the chat, I saw this in the theater. The movie ended running out of gas and a giant monster walking by. The movie fade to black, roll credits. Then you got a different theater experience from me. The version we just saw was the version I saw in theaters, and it's the movie that I've always known about. So what happened in your theater, Nate? I don't know. But this is this has always been the version of this movie that I've always been aware of. So
yeah.
Okay, in Cosme, you've got face reveal.
That's Toby Nixon. He's showing.
Oh,
that's
so I'm like, which monster was that supposed to have been?
No. That's
wow.
That's the guy behind the links that I was sharing in the chat. Is what
I thought it was like this was the actor that played this critter that attacked this guy or something.
No, they were all animatronic or special effects, which is no guys in suits. That was cool.
Yeah.
Oh, there's something to be said about the guys in suits, old school.
True.
Yeah, but I'm just saying that.
Not for those though.
There wasn't really any way for them to do that.
True.
In this film, the way it did.
Should say Cloverfield walk by.
It kind of had that kind of Cloverfield. Unfortunately, this did it better. Cloverfield kind of took it. The sequels and everything that wasn't really Cloverfield but called Cloverfield.
Yeah, the first Cloverfield is, as far as I'm concerned, the only legit Cloverfield, and really that movie is more of. I always looked at that as like a kaiju film anyway.
Yeah. Have you ever seen 10 Cloverfield Lane?
Yes,
some
I
of
did.
it.
I like that movie. I like that movie.
I like the movie too, but tying it to Cloverfield is not.
It's
and the
Cloverfield
paradox is even worse.
That was a big mama. That was at the end of that film.
They did to Cloverfield what they ultimately ended up doing to the Hellraiser franchise, deciding to just take other horror films and just tacking on the name, and it's like, no, no, leave well enough alone. There's nothing wrong with those stories. There's nothing wrong with those movies. Just let them stand on their own and do your thing.
Yeah, it's like if we ever run into Frank Nicotero, I'm going to be like, dude, I remember you from Hellraiser.
Yeah,
No, not
exactly.
Street Smarts, that show that you were actually the host of, but Hellraiser.
Exactly.
You died really fast.
Yeah.
Did you piss off your brother?
Yeah, right. Exactly. But so I guess what I'm gonna leave this movie with is that ending is a masterclass in existentialism. Don't give up, because you never know what's right around the corner.
There's always a hope.
Yeah. Yeah.
So while your lungs are breathing and your heart is beating, keep going.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
that's why I debunk anybody who says that yeah, the ending doesn't make any sense because the military shows up and saves the day, more or less. They caused it, so they know what to do
right.
to
Right.
stop it. And would they go, well, why did the other two guys hang themselves? Because, like you said, they gave up.
Yeah, they didn't know.
Yeah, and that was the whole. That's the whole thing. Is that
There are assumptions made, and those assumptions didn't pay off.
yeah.
So the two that hung themselves were like, they knew that this project was happening, but they weren't directly involved. Same thing with
No.
Whitwer's character. He told them what he knew, but anything more would just be speculation and assumption.
Mhm.
You know. But I would argue that the same was true of what's her name, the religious zealot. She, as I pointed out, she happened to have been right. Whether or not her religious beliefs actually line up with reality, that's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
But everything that she says does come true. That could just be coincidence. That could just be chance. Because there's a lot that she also gets wrong. If you are honest, right? But and we don't know what happens to those people. Because those weren't the people we were following.
No.
Those of you that were talking about the series that got canceled, I'd be curious to know, did it follow the movie or the books at all?
No.
Does it go a completely different way? Then I'm probably not really interested. Yeah. That's unfortunate. If you're going to do it.
Like I said, when they killed Mrs. Carmody off in literally the very first episode, kind of really before anything really gets crazy, even I tapped out. I said, okay, if we're not doing the book, we're not expounding on it, we're not. Why bother?
This is what I constantly say about remakes, reboots, other retellings or whatever. You've got to start by answering the question, why are you doing it? If you are doing it to expand the story, to explore stuff that we didn't get to in this other thing, if it's an adaptation, you're going, well, like Lord of the Rings. We want to get this. We want to tell this. We want to, do a live action that incorporates this, and you're missing out on the speculation with the what's it called? Harry Potter series was that they were going to add things in that weren't in the book. But if your reason to do it is to tell your own story and diverge from any previous version, then don't do it. Tell your own story by telling your own story. It
means you had like one idea, and then You
Yeah.
wanted to. He's like, but you didn't have enough to fill an entire movie or a book, so you're just adopting someone else's to throw in your couple of
Yeah.
ideas.
Yeah. Or as a lot of people point out, you just take something that you liked and going, well, I want to tell the story of Harry Potter, but with, race swapping and gender swapping and basically do fan fiction. Don't do it. You know, limit your fan fiction to, some subreddit somewhere.
Nate, about the series version. Now, all they did was put a lot of modern day stuff in the series. Yeah, I was noticing that too. And he has this stupid connection to tattoos on people coming alive, and very few
God.
monsters, and a lot of gay stuff. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. So Tumblr fan fiction, basically.
Well, and what it ultimately is
Yeah,
it's the mist in name only. It's
yeah.
not even, so that's what it gets to. Hey, I want to ask Darkwoods presents says I want to ask you guys if I can make shorts from your videos. I will credit you. I mean, what video what I don't really know what you'd want to do, but I mean, I suppose. I mean, if there's, I know that when I do my streams, I leave it so that I leave the settings so that if you want to do clips, you can. I can't imagine what people would want to do other than maybe reactions. But if you want to do reactions, you might as well just come on as a guest. You know.
Yes, I don't have any problem with you clipping my stuff. Like you said, as long as you give us credit, and maybe give like a link to our channel. So
I'm
going to
say this because I wish other creators would do this. If you do something with some portion of a stream of mine or whatever, and you get one of those YouTube, nasty grams, go ahead and reach out to me, and I'll see what I can do to whitelist or whatever, or if they're saying that they're doing an automatic copyright thing or something like that, just let me know what I need to do to release that. Because I mean I
Yeah, that's what I would be most worried about, would be copyright, because I've seen people clip out their own content and get copyright struck for it. So,
from YouTube completely
yeah.
against their
yeah.
own, it's crazy stupid. So
it's like it's my stuff.
but yeah, if you're just asking for my permission to use a clip from one of my videos or something, I can't speak for the other people on the panel, but I would say for mine, yeah, why not? I don't care.
No,
Yeah, I
that's
don't
why I
care.
was saying it's like if you want to clip anything from mine, that's fine. Maybe even give a link to the video itself so that they can watch the whole thing if they want to.
Yeah, that's honestly, if I always give attribution as much for the creator, but more for the audience, because I know when I see them reference, see a video where someone references something, I want to be able to go back and check it out. And if they didn't credit or give a link or whatever, it's annoying. I got to go and do searches to find that. So definitely make sure you always do, not even just for me, but for your audience. They'll appreciate it.
And my channel's hard enough to find as it is, which is why
It
I
that
basically
is
had to do the
that is
name change. And I think another. I honestly do think I've probably said some things on the air that YouTube isn't too crazy about, because when especially when I'm on my own shows doing my own content, um, I'm not exactly careful about what I say. I tend to, because, like, say for example, my show Unscripted, it's an opinion show. It is me giving an opinion, and I know everybody's not always going to agree.
And
But there
boy,
are
does he.
there, there are
okay. So
I'm sorry.
getting to what Darkwoods is saying here is okay. I have made a few shorts already from other people's content with no copyright. Okay, good. He says, thanks. If you guys want, I will send it to you first for approval. again, I'm not going to speak for anyone else on the panel. Myself, I don't really think I have time to go and look at it. I'm fine with it, probably, or even I'll look at it maybe after the fact or something. I don't know.
Yeah, like I says, as long as you credit us and maybe give a link to the full video so people can go and watch the whole thing if they want, I'm fine
And he
with
says,
it.
yeah, I put the credits in the beginning of the description. Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
I do it too.
Totally fine with me.
As long as it's not insulting.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
listen to these bozos.
I don't know. I would say, Al, for me as a monetized creator, I'd almost be just as okay with it being insulting if it generates, clicks and views and, people going back and forth and commenting back and forth. I'm like, yeah,
That's
I don't
true.
know.
It could make you blow up that way.
Yeah. And this is why I've always told other creators, that they keep wanting to delete people's comments and stuff. I'm like, no, I'm happy to keep poking the trolls and let them, keep the engagement going, whatever, yeah, see, but here's the problem with that, Dark Woods. They tend to go back and forth on this. So what's okay today might be not okay tomorrow. And that is my biggest problem. There's no consistency from YouTube. I do try to, I am trying more and more to get rid of the swears and get them. I'm not very good at it. So sometimes when I do clips of my own videos, I will edit my own language, in the re-release. Been getting like 1,000 or 2,000 views on some of my shorts. Well, that's great. Yeah, I know a lot of content creators are telling me I should do more shorts of my stuff, and it's probably true. It's probably true. You're probably right. But deleted say something. Let me see if let me check your sound.
Can you hear me now? Are we good?
Yes, I can hear you. Yeah. Just confirming 5x5. So we should probably start winding this down. First, I want to ask, is there anything any of you in the panel wanted to say about the movie tonight that we didn't already?
It was really weird and creepy.
Yeah, it kind of was. That's kind of the point, I suppose.
Yeah, I think it's one of the better adaptations of a Stephen King story. There are those who seem to do it better than others. Frank Darabont is certainly one of them, and he's somebody who has kind of been missing in action of late, and I'd like to see him come back and start making films again, because we kind of need him right now, I think.
Yeah, I let me agree with you a big way on that. I was just talking about adaptations and why are you doing it, and unless you're doing it to elevate it, don't do it. This one, I feel like, absolutely is a perfect example of that, I like it. Darkwood says, I'm weird and creepy. We should hang out. Yes, I agree we should. Yes, absolutely. Anything else you wanted to add on this film, Big Al? You said this was the first time you actually saw it all the way through.
First time I've seen it the entire way through, and I'm just wondering what happened to that poor wheel of cheese.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, if it wasn't kind of spoiled by the bug crawling on it, I think when the fire started, you probably
it's melted away.
Don't be, huh?
I have a statement from the cheese.
Oh Lord, here we go.
I'm not dead yet. I feel fine.
It is safe, healthy, and living on a farm in the country. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
I was going to say, don't be like Homer Simpson. It's still good. It's still good.
It's still good. It's still good.
Probably not. Yeah, and I think I said enough throughout this movie. I just kept rattling on. I know. Were you going to say something then?
No, I had an itch.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Anytime you guys want me to come on your show, you have my contact information. Yes, absolutely. Netter, maybe do a Dark Woods Thursday one night. So, Big Al, who's next week?
Al
Let's
is
get us
next
back.
week.
Okay.
I
Al.
am next
Okay.
week, and we're continuing with Stephen King.
Go.
Funny enough, going to be watching The Silver Bullet from 1985, starring Gary Busey,
Oh,
Billy
that is a
Hayes,
good one.
Everett McGill. That's going to be that's a lot of
Everett
fun.
McGill, another Twin Peaks alum. Yeah.
Uh,
Good. Yeah, you're right. This tonight's movie was voted on by all of you guys, and it just worked out that it just another Stephen King movie. So
and for those of you who voted for Tales from the Dark Side and Twilight Zone, the movie, maybe next year,
still might happen. Yeah, still might
maybe
happen. There you go.
maybe could happen.
Stay tuned.
Do you have anything else coming up, Big Al, that you want to share with everyone?
Halloween night. Tune in to Big Al Presents 4 Films with Friends for a special Halloween night viewing of Halloween from
That makes
1978,
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the night he came home. Hopefully, we'll be joined by deleted scenes. I do have an open invitation out to Corey of Wilkie's Movies and Music, who he has to
Man.
figure out his schedule. And I don't know if you guys want to pop in. You're more than welcome to Troy. But
we're gonna have
you got a big
Huh?
night. You got a big show yourself that night. So
True. Yeah, that's why I was gonna say I'll play it by ear. I'll stop into the chat, and if I'll just say, hey, shoot me the link if we're available. But yeah, no, I super appreciate that. Deleted, what you got coming up in the near future?
All right. Well, tomorrow, unscripted at 8 o'clock. Reserved seats starting at approximately 11:15 or 15 minutes after Geeky Geezers comes to a close, whichever comes first. Sin's Corner will be my guest. We're going to be celebrating her hitting the milestone of 30K subs.
nice.
And we're going to be talking about film criticism and social media, which doesn't always mix. And going to get her opinion on this whole Frankenstein situation over on Netflix. So we'll be seeing what's because she's seen it. So we'll be talking about that. Monday, of course, if all goes to plan, be joining you guys for Members Night at the Movies.
Yep.
Whatever that movie may be. And then, of course, let's see. Tuesday night, live from Sparkwood 21. And then Thursday, I'm going to be joining Thursday 4:30. Going to be joining Outlaw Bill for Action Theater, and the movie will be from 2010 to Wolfman.
That's a good film.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And right, and of course, coming attractions at 11:30. Well, no, not 11:30. I pushed it back. 11:15 or 15 minutes after Thursday Things ends, whenever that may be. And you'll find out what I'm going to be doing for the next week.
There you go. So, okay, there you go. And Netter, what you got coming up?
Well, of course, I'm guesting like everywhere.
Right.
But on my channel, coming up on Thursday the 23rd, my special guest.
Your guest, yes.
A special guest will be Horror Cat Dad.
Horror Cat Dad. Looking forward to that. That'll be wonderful. And so, of course, I have tomorrow night the aforementioned the Geeky Geezers. We'll be saying goodbye to someone that we talked about tonight, a great artist. We'll also be saying goodbye to an artist of a different kind. A fond memory from, well, for me it was from the 70s, but there you go. We will also do a a follow-up on an article that we talked about last week regarding Doctor Who. I'm real fired up about that. We will be discussing the horrible financial failure of the modern-day Birth of a Nation. Good riddance. And, of course, guys, stay away from Alec Baldwin. He is a very dangerous man.
He's a wackadoo.
He just saying. And honestly, don't believe a thing he ever says. Whatever he says, you can almost be guaranteed it is not true. You know, even if he says the sky is blue, maybe you should start doubting that, you know. And that is Geeky Geezers. Tomorrow night. Monday, Members Night at the Movies. Members on my channel have voted. And unfortunately, I like this movie, but it's like everybody's viewing it right now. But they chose. They want to see it. This is what I'm going to put on for them. It's Halloween from 1978. so delete it if you don't feel up to joining us. I understand. I do.
Look, I can watch that movie any day of the week. So, you know,
so you're going to be watching it 2 days at least next week. There you go.
Yeah, so Halloween, mine will be the non-members night of the movies.
Right.
Exactly.
So that's Monday. Tuesday night after Live from Sparkwood and 21 will be the next episode of Blake Seven Netter's favorite episode in the entire series, Orbit. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday is Last Call with Troy Pacelli on my channel. And Agent Boomer and I will be talking about
things.
how do I don't know everything we're going to be talking about, but in general, we are going to be talking about real world horror stories from this year. Things that have really happened, that we can cite by like news articles and whatnot. So for example, you guys all know that the movie Annabelle is based on a real story. There's a follow-up to that from this year. We'll be talking about that on Friday, and maybe a couple of other things as well. Getting a little real with our spooky on Friday night. Of course, every weekday at noon Central, if you are available, I would love it if you could join me for Liquid Lunch. It's a different topic every day. 1 hour is all I ask. Would love to hang out with you in the middle of the day. Of course, that's 12 o'clock Central, 1 o'clock Eastern, and you got to do maths for, if you're in another time zone than that. So there you go. And that wraps it up.
May I throw in one more thing I forgot
to
mention? Please check out my reviews on my channel, Big Al Presents. I got the Black Phone 2, which dropped this evening. I got the Roof Man. I got the Smashing Machine. And I am running the 31 days, 310 words, 10-word review Halloween special, a horror film every day for the entire month of October. Summed up in 10 words, what I think about it. So check that out. Sorry, I forgot about that. There.
No worries. So last thing I want to say is, please, if you're still here and the 7 of you that are still hanging out, please hit that like button on the way out. Please subscribe to everyone here. We can't continue to do this without your support, and subscribers is the first step. I'm on a mission to try to get myself to 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and 100 members. I would really, really appreciate it. And with that, I'll just say thanks so much for hanging out with us. You all take care, and we will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Thank you for being with us, and good night, everybody!